Hey everyone, this is Sleepy Reader at a McMiniman's pub with my esteemed guest, the incredibly famous podcaster, Longbox Review.
Good Lord, you really
I'm laying on thick.
Hi everybody.
I guess we're on like our fourth drink of the night. Which is a lot for me.
And you even got me to drink IPA, which I normally do not drink.
Which was it?
That was the Starburst.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's pretty good though.
I don't even like the Starburst IPA.
Oh,
Sorry,
well,
you got stuck with
It
that.
was alright. I liked it.
I wonder if you guys can hear us. We'll find out later.
This may be nothing in the end.
So we're in the middle of the Rose City Comic Con, and we've been having a good time. Hanging out with Eric's whole family has been a lot of fun. He's got great daughters, a great wife.
I do.
Not daughters, sorry, granddaughters.
Yep.
I blame that on the third beer. So anyway, I don't know. What are we talking
I
about?
don't know. How's Rose City for you this year, as compared to last year when we talked?
This year is less exciting than last year.
Yeah.
I think you're feeling the same way.
Well, yeah, the panels are a huge disappointment.
Panels are a
This year.
disappointment. I've mostly had fun in the artist alley, I guess.
Oh yeah, that's been the most fun for me.
But I've never really done that kind of trying to chat up the artists and stuff before, and every time I do I feel guilty and I buy something. So I've been spending a lot of money.
I was talking to my wife about this when you told me about that, how you felt guilty and felt like you had to buy things.
Uh-huh.
I turned to her and said, I don't have that problem. But I'm a lot stingier with my money, I think.
Well, I feel for artists or creative people struggle.
Oh yeah.
And so when I'm right there face to face with them, I want to support them. And
This is just
and several of the things I bought, I think I kind of regret.
oh well, this is just
Not all of them. I
this-
bought some cool stuff.
This
too.
just demonstrates how much of a compassionate heart you have as compared to myself.
You're an unfeeling psychopath.
I am. Yeah.
Your wife is a saint for having stayed with you.
This is very true. I'm the first to admit this.
I'll keep an eye out for other signs of psychopathy and let you know if I find any. But you
If
did
I'm-
spend some money. You bought an awesome drawing by Matt Wagner
Yes.
that I'm very
Oh,
jealous of.
I just happened to be walking by his booth, and I've been a huge fan of his for many years, and I see his collection of sketches that he has offered for sale, and I'm flipping through it, and he's got a bunch of Grendel stuff, and I love his Grendel stuff.
Right.
And I'm not usually one to get excited about something that is a few $100s in cost.
Right.
Because I'm a pretty cheap guy, really.
And totally lacking in compassion for the artist.
Exactly, right? But for some reason, these Grendel sketches really had me. It just like grabbed my heart, my comic-loving heart, and said, "You must buy me." And so for the last 2 days, I've been deliberating this decision, and finally, I guess going into it Saturday, which is when we're talking about here right now,
Right.
I had decided this morning I wasn't going to do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was not going to.
Because I could tell you were going to do it yesterday.
Oh, really?
I thought I could.
You know me
tell.
better than I know myself.
And I don't even know you that well.
But sometime this afternoon, we were in the general vicinity of where his booth was, and I went by, and that particular sketch that he had done was still there, and I'm looking through it. I'm going through the whole book again, and I keep coming back to that one that I showed you.
Right.
And it was, I don't know, it was like someone was grabbing my heart and saying, "You must buy me." So I did.
Have you bought? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I have not. Usually when I spend more than say $50 on anything, except comics,
Right.
I usually get buyer's remorse. Totally, I'm not remorseful of this decision. I cannot wait to get this thing home and frame it and stick it on my wall.
Wow. So, well, you'll have to do a video version of your podcast.
Eventually,
Show it.
yeah.
But all of these, I wouldn't have called them sketches. They were real drawings by Matt Wagner. They were fully realized like that. He usually used 2 colors in them and stuff. They were very impressive.
Oh, yes, that reminds me. I was going to ask him about this. Why he uses black and red so prominently in all of
Is
these
that
sketches.
the Grendel colors, black and red?
I want to say yes.
I'm not sure,
I
but I
think
thought
so.
that Grendel has these black and red
But
theme.
it wasn't just his Grendel drawings that he
Right.
did that.
Everything was black and red.
Yeah.
I remember.
I was going to ask him about that. Anyway, I'll ask him about it tomorrow.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Is there tomorrow? I think is the panel focusing on him,
I think you're right.
which I think I'm now going to miss, unfortunately.
Oh.
My compassion again. My daughter wanted to do something else than go to the convention, so we won't go to the convention very long tomorrow.
I don't know about her. Maybe you should.
Ship her off to be adopted by someone else.
Might want to have a conversation with your wife about this.
Uh-huh. Well, there's various reasons why I'm choosing to do what I do. But, well, I have commissioned a piece of art. So we'll see if
Really?
it comes out any good. It's the first... This will be only the second time I've bought... This will be the second artist I've ever bought original art from.
From whom?
Well, this guy who was going to come meet us tonight.
Oh, okay.
Matt Lizwinski. But he was kind of burnt out, and I contacted him late. So he's someone that I've been friendly with on Twitter, and I really like his art style. But he's pretty much an unknown artist. He's self-published in comics. And I think, well, we'll see. I couldn't. I wanted something by him original, and finally I couldn't think of like a specific character for him to do. So I asked him to do kind of a sci-fi Conan.
Oh.
So we'll see how that turns out. It's a bit of an experiment for me just to see what happens. But
Well, you have to show me that.
when he finishes it,
Yeah.
he might be drawing it right now as we speak. I'm not sure.
He better be.
I told
He's
him
not
if
here
he,
with us, so
I told
he
him
better
if
be.
he didn't have time and wanted to do it at home, he could mail it to me.
You were 2 minutes. You should be cracking that whip on those
I want
commissions.
a good commission,
Oh, well,
a
that's
good
true.
piece of art, not fast.
See, that you're much smarter than I am.
So yeah, and but it is done out of, I suppose, out of sentimentality because I like his art, but also I feel like I'm somewhat friendly with him already on Twitter and stuff. I shouldn't say sentimentality because it's also maybe ego. Like maybe I've discovered someone that no one else knows about. We'll see. Hopefully he'll become famous and my sketch will make me, I'll retire off this sketch.
You might be able to buy a tank of gas. Or, even better,
Or just enjoy pointing it out on my wall if he becomes famous.
yeah.
Especially to all my non-comic book friends who will be really impressed.
Well, that's kind of how I felt, sort of, about Jeff DeCall. He's the guy that at the Heroes Con last year that I went to, I had commissioned something from him because I just happened to catch him on Facebook or Instagram. I can't remember which social platform. But then suddenly, after I had gotten this commission from him that he'd done, suddenly he's everywhere doing all these comic book covers for Marvel.
Wow.
And so I feel
So
like
you spotted him first,
Yeah,
and then
well-
Marvel spotted him.
Sure. He owes it all to me.
Right. Or, no, you just prove that you're smarter than the art directors at Marvel. You're a step ahead of them.
They should hire me.
They should.
Somebody should hire me.
They'll probably pay you half of what you currently earn, but there you
Probably less than that. Based on what I've heard about the salaries of these people.
go. He's very overpaid.
I don't know about that. I think I'm paid
I'm joking. I have no idea what he's paid.
not enough.
But it was interesting talking to the artist. Like, I discovered another artist who I think I may have seen work by him in the past, but oh, now I'm forgetting his name. Shoot, something Zick, not Mike Zick. That would be like Mike Zeck.
That's where
Oh, well.
that's where my brain went right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Oh well, I'll have to do a more sober and another video about the con with all the things I bought in front of me to remind me of what I bought and being sober.
I'll be doing that too. All the stuff that I bought. Got some good deals this time. That's the thing.
On the comics you actually
Yeah.
bought. Like, you got a bunch of trades for $5 a piece.
$5 a piece for these like that thick. I don't know. how
And it
many-
was something you
how
really
many pages.
wanted.
Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It was the Sentinels title that I'd read a certain amount of on Comixology. Nice and colored, lovingly colored versions, but the trades I got were are black and white. But it's the whole collection. It's the whole story in these 4 trades that I got for $5 a
Right.
piece. So, and I had a great conversation with the writer, Rich. And I'm forgetting his last name at the moment. But,
So basically, your lack of compassion allowed you to rip the creator off for a really cheap amount of money.
hey,
Less than more than it cost. I mean, he paid less than it cost the poor guy to print it up.
he was offering that deal to anybody. I just took advantage of it.
I'm surprised you didn't try to dicker down Matt Wagner on the cost of his skin.
I don't think that I didn't think of it.
Maybe
But-
if you'd waited till Sunday, you would have had
You
a
know
good
what?
opportunity.
That is a good point. I did think of that too, but I'm like, I don't want to take the chance of not being
Right.
able to get that. So you know what? Whatever. Like I said, I no regrets buying that sketch. It's lovely.
And I'm sure Matt Wagner is very glad that you bought it.
He better be.
This is proof that I don't do good videos at bars.
We did this last year. This is awesome. Although we didn't do a video, we just recorded
Right.
on my show for my show. Should I have given you that? I should have given you that audio so you could have done something with that.
You mean put it on my channel?
Yeah. You and
Right.
Matt too.
I probably linked to it at some point.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone ever follows the links I put under videos.
Well, YouTube makes it hard. I know that.
Particularly like if they're links to your, I probably usually link to your webpage, your blog that has that particular episode on it.
Longboxreview.com, by the way. I got a shill.
Okay, on that note, we're going to end this video, but we might come back.